All right, then. So on the program this morning, I did tell you we are going to be transporting your imagination to the southeastern part of Nigeria. 2 weeks ago, we started the conversation on the roles of Shippers Association in Nigeria, and we connected with Bauchi. This morning, we're going to Anambra to mirror the role of shippers in trade facilitation. Anambra State in focus. And joining me on the phone line this morning, Honorable Emmanuel Akpaka is President, Anambra Shippers Association, and is linking up with me right now. Good morning, Honorable Akpaka.
Good morning, Victor. You're highly welcome.
All right, then. So, how are you doing? And tell me about your location this morning. How is the weather where you are?
Well, it's okay here, except that the heat is so much. Right. Everybody's expecting for the rainfall.
Right. Okay, then. So I'm sure we'll touch down on some things that are happening as it relates to trade facilitation. But the last time I had a conversation with you, Honorable Akpaka, was sometime in June 2024. And I know at that time you talked about the harrowing experience of shippers within that particular state. So talk to me. What are things looking like for shippers in Anambra as we speak today?
Well, we are getting better now. We are getting better now, especially now that Onitsha River Port is working to full capacity. So there's a very big improvement, and people are more relaxed instead of that they can now collect their cargo down here from Onitsha instead of being their cargoes or their container being trapped in Lagos there, right, or on a river state.
All right. So generally speaking, things have improved for shippers in Anambra. That's what it means.
Yes. Yeah. It has improved indeed.
Okay, then. So for those who might not know the state of Anambra very well, it's just a little bit bigger than Lagos. It occupies about 4,844 square kilometers, and that means it's just relatively like the size of Lagos. But for those who might not be familiar with what you do as shippers, Honorable Akpaka, talk to my listeners this morning. What do you guys do?
What we do as shippers is that shippers are those that are involved in shipping business, either exporting or importing.
Okay.
So we have manufacturers that are special, those in garment industry that are manufacturing garment and the leather industry that are manufacturing clothes and the leather, like leather material like shoes and sandals.
Right.
So they intend to export it, and really according to some of them, they're exporting gradually to neighboring countries. So they are shippers. Others are people that import from China, West African countries, and Asia and Europe. Right. So all of us are classified as shippers.
Okay, which is very, very good. So in terms of your membership strength, how many members make up the Anambra Shippers Association?
Well, as we speak now, we have about 200, So because you don't force anybody to become your member. It depends on who declared interest to be your member. So we have about 200 per se now.
And when we look at the historical growth of the Shippers Association in Anambra, when was it established, by the way? When was it set up?
Well, it was established, it was inaugurated in the year 2002. And since that time, we have been moving from strength to strength.
Okay. So in these 23 years of your existence, what would you say the association has been able to achieve? Talk to my listeners.
Yeah. The thing that we've sensitized people expect some of them or some of us who don't know our right or where we can get things, how we can get things done the right way. So many of them have been sensitized that if they have some issues with their customers over there overseas, then they can go to Shippers Council for assistance. And believe you me, many of them have been assisted, and now they are more enlightened, more informed that even none of their customers anywhere in the world can stampede on them anymore. Right. So that's one achievement now.
Okay, so you've been able to enlighten your members, and you've been able to empower them as well through the intervention of Shippers Council.
Shippers Council, yes.
Right. Let's talk about the raw materials or perhaps products or produce that we have in Anambra State. Talk to us. What are the things that we find?
Well, I don't know if I must be very frank. I don't know much about raw materials. But the one I know is that I said to ship finished products. So I don't know about raw materials for now.
Okay.
So the ones I know, the areas I know are those that have finished products that I want to export to neighboring countries. Like I mentioned, leather materials and what was the garment industry? Those in garment and leather materials.
What about you guys? Don't do exports for agricultural products?
No, I'm not familiar with that terrain.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with that terrain.
Right. Okay, then. So let's talk about members. So how do new members come on board your association?
Once in a while, we have seminars, either with directive or our AGM, either through our AGM, we sensitize people because when people come to our AGM meetings, they come with their friends or their neighbors. When Shippers Council organize seminars, people come with their friends, neighbors, or whatever. So by so doing, they get sensitized and register. So we don't force anybody, we don't force anybody to register. But whoever hears about the benefits will come to register. It's not a big deal. And whoever comes, will spread our arms and welcome that person into our fold.
Which is good. So now that we're talking about how Nigeria can be self-sustaining, and one of the routes that most observers have championed is for most Nigerian people to engage in exports. So in terms of exports within the past 1 year from Anambra, how would you say the shippers have performed?
Well, I would say it's progress. But what we used to tell them is this: we buy from other countries, and there's an enabling environment over there. So what we do now, we try to sensitize some government agencies to be cooperative, to give assistance when necessary. Because before now, some of these people that want to export, they have to. So some relevant or some government agencies disturb them either on their way to the wharf or from wharf to their warehouses. They are stopped from some revenue agencies. So many of them both registered and unregistered. So we are trying to cut down on those excesses, and by so doing, maximize the profit and encourage our shippers. So that's what we've been doing for ages now. So, and there's progress.
Now, those agencies you're talking about now, how many of them are we talking about? Can you mention some of those agencies?
No, I'm not ready to mention any of them, but internally we are dialoguing. We try to lay our complaint, and tell them the essence of the reasons why they should not disturb our customer, our shippers.
Okay.
Because especially those people that come from neighboring countries, if you disturb them, they'll run away and go to other countries. They're not there. There's no bond between us and them. It's not at gunpoint. If you harass them, they go to other places. Just like some of us that go to other countries. If you disturb us in certain countries, we leave that country for you and go to another country.
Right. Okay, then. So, in terms of export, you said garments is very, very high among your members.
There's improvement because we coordinate with the neighboring countries, not just because the Shippers Council is everywhere. Is almost all the states in Nigeria. So we coordinate with the Abia State because Abia is improving in garment production. As well as leather production. So we coordinate with them, even Enugu too. So we coordinate with them. Like there's no. Now that we have river port in Enugu has no river port, so we try to connect them with them so that it will help them to ship with speed. Yeah, each time they want to do so.
All right, then. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On the program this morning, we're mirroring the role of shippers in trade facilitation, Anambra State in focus. And of course, my guest this morning, Honorable Emmanuel Akpaka, is President, Anambra Shippers Association. We're going to take a short break right now. When we return, we'll touch down on the rivers ports, which he has just talked about. What kind of relationship does that port have with other ports in Nigeria and, of course, in West Africa, and what are the challenges confronting the Anambra Shippers Association? These are many more. Plus, we'll be hearing from you too. You can send in your messages, and that'll be on 08099120777. A brief break. We'll be back.
Nigerian Shippers Council day to serve you well. No matter the problem, we go solve them for you.
Yes, so the Nigerian Shippers Council they feel in a parole now for every level, and as soon as goods they move from port A go enter port B with a measure within on a need. For the Nigerian Shippers Council, we don't sharp proper to fit hear you wella, work with you wella, and help you fit serve your customers them better, no matter where them day. As we country port economic regulator, the Nigerian Shippers Council get every now to fit make government consider the problem when shippers them they face. Visit we office for number 4 or to buy your daily show your daily Papa email us for nsc@shipperscouncil.gov.ng. We website now www.shipperscouncil.gov.ng. Allow us on top 0818-888-8895 or 0703-584-6468.
For you, we dey gidigba,
Nigerian Shippers Council with the meeting now for the port of Nanir.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Maritime today is a program, and I'm still having a dialogue with my friend from the Anambra Shippers Association. I'm talking about the president of that association, and we are looking at the role actually of shippers in the promotion of trade. We'll be connecting with him. But getting back to the roads, even though things are looking cold, but it's raining, and that can be sighted even from our live cameras in the studios. Bagada heading towards Antonio, all those corridors, you have some showers, Alakbere, and of course, even Oshodi. Yeah, the rains are pouring within that location right now. Not yet raining right here in Ikeja, but of course we're tracking it. But traffic-wise, things are still looking pretty cool across town. All right then, Honorable Emmanuel Akpaka, I can hear some background noise there. I hope things are okay. Let's get back to the conversation. You were talking about the river sports that you have in Anambra and how functional it has been. Talk to me, from which states do you have cargo that is shipped through that port?
Yeah, it's a success story. We can ship to Onitsha River Port from anywhere in the world. It is a success story. It can as well export from Onitsha River to any port in the whole world.
So if I have a success story, if I have a consignment that I want to ship from Onitsha all the way to, let's say, Cote d'Ivoire right now, it can go through your port?
Yes, very. Not just Cote d'Ivoire, from China, from America, from Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, anywhere in the world.
Wow. Okay.
It's very possible. Almost all the shipping lines, almost all the major shipping lines in the whole world come to Onitsha River Port.
Okay. So let's talk about the challenges confronting you as an association. What are some of those challenges?
Well, for now, I don't think there's more challenges, but the thing is that many people will don't believe in you. Some people don't believe in whatever government says or does. But they go to drinking places or some public places to complain, to whoever that cares. So for now, I wouldn't say there's more challenges.
Okay.
For now, because Nigeria Spice Council is there to assist us anytime we have some major challenges.
Okay, then. But what about the issue of forex? That's foreign exchange. For those of you that do business outside, are you able to get foreign exchange?
Yeah. We do. It's either you do it through through the bank or the other way around. We have some. We go to market that bureau the change. If you don't get what you want through the bureau the change, you go to bank for assistance.
All right. There's a message here.
So it's a general issue. So
okay.
Our own is not peculiar.
Right. Okay, then if you want to connect with us or perhaps join the conversation, 080-99-120-777. A message here for you. It says, "Good morning, Honorable Akpaka. Do you think Anambra is maximizing its potentials in trade facilitation, or is there still a long way to go?" Emeka Okwafo is sending that one in.
Yes. We are maximizing their potential in Anambra because if people can come from Cote d'Ivoire to buy things from Onitsha River market and other markets, people come from Cameroon, Mali, and so forth, and we try to manage them. We try to accommodate. I think it's a success story. So the same way our customers in China and some other places accommodate us. So I think it's a success story.
All right then. This one says, "Good morning, Traffic Radio. I am Chooks, an indigene of Anambra State." He says, "Honorable Emmanuel, are there plans to improve inland dry ports in the state to help local shippers? Thanks."
Yeah, there are plans, and they already exist already. In Anambra here, we have not just in the entire region, we have so many bonded warehouses. So when you talk of inland depot, I think you have to almost what do you want to achieve from inland port? The same thing you expect from inland port is already possible with Onitsha Port and so many other bonded terminals in the east.
So do you have a truck transit park in Anambra State?
For now, no, but it is on the way.
Okay, so that's in the pipeline already.
Yeah.
All right, this one says, "Good morning. Bad roads and poor transport networks impact shipping operations in Anambra adversely. What is being done about this?" Okay, you didn't put your name. Thank you so much. So what's the state of roads that you have in Anambra State? Let's talk about that.
As we speak, there's a very big improvement. From November to this time around, the present governor of Anambra State, Professor Udo, is doing so much. He has been, in fact, he rehabilitating all the major roads in Anambra State, and even the rural ones. So there's in fact, you can come and verify it. It's verifiable. So there's a very big improvement in road network and maintenance now.
So let's talk about anybody who wants to be a shipper now. Somebody's listening to you, is in Lagos, and is thinking of bringing business or coming to do business in Anambra State. How conducive is the environment?
Very, very, very conducive because we have a union. If you come down here, we as long as we are one of us, we will accommodate to protect it the way others are being protected. So the environment is conducive enough. So my advice is that if you want to come over, you are free. You're free. Then, if you want to make it personal, contact me. I will give you the best of my support.
Right. And you said that the Shippers Council has been of immense help to you.
Very, 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 very. I think they've been here since 2002, and since that is 2002, I've been part of it up to today.
Right. And
if there's nothing good from it, I will have back out.
Right. And speaking about that, I know you've been president of the association for several years now. When is your tenure ending?
Well, for now, our AGM is coming by December this year. So is that day that we will decide? The union will, not just me, the union will decide what will happen next.
Right. So as we round up the program this morning, what's your message to Nigerian shippers, and what would you say to them?
My message that we are improving. I will continue to improve. So be part of nation building by associating or relating with the Anambra State Fire Station. That's my message.
All right, then we'll leave it at that for now. It's nice connecting with you at very, very short notice. Thank you so much for linking up with us this morning.
You're highly welcome.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay, then, so we'll be looking at the roles of shippers in the promotion and, of course, the facilitation of trade. And I can tell you the president of the Anambra Shippers Association, Honorable Emmanuel Akpaka, has been able to take us to the classroom this morning. We have to go. The program has been produced by Taiwo Barua. I say a big thank you to Temidayo Anthony, also to Wurola Olagoke, not forgetting our social media team, Remy Aluko and Okpemi Shodunke. From the Shippers Council, we're saying a big thank you to Rebecca Adamo, who's Assistant Director of Public Relations, for putting all of this together. You can always link up with the Shippers Council on all their platforms at NG Shippers. My name is Victor Oteri. Have a great day. Bye.